This is culturally inappropriate.
Bless up, bless up. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, shout out to my boy here, Man Reacts. He got some things to say. I got some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So, y'all know what time it is. Conversation and reviews. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
Feel slimy and disgusting as a person, knowing full well that you are going to another country, seeking out women that you perceive as easier to manipulate, easier to control, and easier to take advantage of. And even if you do find some poor woman that needs a green card.
Here we go with the bullshit. More and more women hating. Let me guess. You four-eyed fool. You overweight with the bull ring nose. All right, we already know what type of time you on. Let's go.
Wants to move to the U.S. or, needs money, that's still not love. So on that note, safe travels, and I hope that you and all the other passport bros get exactly what you're looking for.
What exactly are you mad about? It's like they are mad they were rejected first, even though they didn't want us in the first place. You don't want us, and you still don't want us to be with other women. That's pure hatred.
Greatly disappointed me since I've been living here is the amount of coonery that I've seen in Tokyo. And sorry to say, but it's mainly from black men from America. The way that I have to watch y'all treat me and my fellow black sisters like shit, but treat the Japanese women all delicately like they're special flowers is insane. The amount of times that I've met black men from America who give people the N-word here is crazy. I recently went to a club and this black guy was asking me how my experience is here dating, and I was telling him, and then he was like, well, I'm in heaven here because, they like fetishize us, so they be worshiping us and doing whatever the fuck we want, so I'm in heaven. What? Nothing? We're the black men that'll be talking to me, and then when we get done,
You sound like you just annoying. You just angry and annoying. Here, men are gonna do what they're gonna do. Women are gonna do what they're gonna do. Okay? I know how it is out there in China. They love brothers out there. Men ain't choosing y'all. Men ain't picking y'all. So y'all got a problem with it. Okay, tell me something that I don't know.
and they're like, I enjoyed the conversation. You're so cool. I love black women. I worship black women. I wish there was more in Tokyo. And then we'll go over to their Japanese girlfriend and then talk shit about us. When black American men get over here, the coonery be on 10. Y'all need to pipe down because they do not give a fuck about y'all. Something that has greatly disappointed me since I've been living here.
You're just mad the men aren't coming for you. Get your black ass back to America and let those black men be. Let them be happy.
Sir, on behalf of all black women everywhere, we absolutely do not give one solitary about you going to another.
And we don't give a fuck about you, fat girl. So what's your point? Here you go with the insults. Let's hear it.
Country and finding a wife. Please go choose somebody else. And it never ends the way that y'all think it does. And I really feel sorry for those women.
I feel sorry for you. You're bitter, you're angry. Again, men ain't choosing you. Or the type of men that you want to choose you are not choosing you. They choosing somebody else. So you're rocking rhymes, but you ain't saying nothing.
And so if they willing to pump it up, because we know that little thing don't work no more, if they willing to pump it up for y'all, have at it. Have a great day.
You don't give a you set up your camera and you're making a TikTok video about it. They just can't stand it when men are happy without them in the picture.
Honestly, the amount of white dudes with Thai women that are waiting to board international flights, it's an absurdity. It is crazy. Like, half of the couples in this airport right now are beautiful Thai women with super basic white dudes.
You know what else is crazy? The white dudes at the airport want nothing to do with you. Stop being butthurt about who the super basic white dudes date. It's none of your business.
And not only that, but they're happy. See, men are going to go where they're appreciated. Men are going to go where they're celebrated. Men are going to go where they're loved and treated right. Okay? When men travel and go to these places and look for wives, which is their choice, you know, your body, your choice, my money, my choice, my peace. Men continue to take the gold pill. Continue to walk on your journey, walk into destiny, and walk into the parts of the places unknown so you can have what you are entitled to have and rejoice and be good and feel good instead of dealing with the bullshit of modern women and their fuckery.
Serious question. What is up with the black men in Thailand? Are y'all okay? And I'm not even speaking like on a romantic level, but just on a normal, cordial level.
Oh, I can tell you, we're great. We're living the best life ever. We're having fun. We're choosing wives. We're making them happy. We're in love. We're at peace. We're having fun. We're doing things. Let me guess. You don't have no man, right? No man is seeking you, right? Go figure.
Y'all are here. I seen a black man today just walking, and just like I gave everybody else, I gave him a nod and like a little smile. When I tell you this man looked at me like he seen a ghost, and I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing because what is wrong with you? I get a lot of y'all come over here to sow your wild oats, but that doesn't mean that you instead be rude to any black American that you see.
How?
A man can do what the fuck he want to do. If he chooses to smile and acknowledge you, that is his choice. If he chooses not to, that is his choice. Maybe your breath stink. Maybe your booty stink. I don't know. But that man is entitled to do what he do. Just like you are entitled to do what you do. It's just like if a man out here in the West comes across a black woman. Hello, how you doing? And is respectful and cordial. Open up the door for her. She don't say thank you and she don't speak. Then what? Do we carry that same energy?
How hard is it for these women to leave men alone? Let us be. Stop following us everywhere.
I am ready to talk about passport bros in Asian countries. Because of Western imperialism in Asia, those Asian countries have been expelling refugees to Western countries for a long ass time. So these Western countries already have plenty of Asian women there to choose from. Look at the United States. Almost every major city has a huge Asian population, especially in California. Pretty sizable in most East Coast cities too. So when these men have to go to Asia to find a partner, it means that they were not only rejected by the white women in their own communities, but they also couldn't find an Asian woman in the US either.
And when those men choose to go to Asia, they're finding them wives there. Okay, you Americanized. I'm from Cali. So therefore you Americanized, you one of them. Men can go where the fuck they want to go. I know men that go to Asia and they meet them a nice woman and they're good. I know men that are here in the US, they meet them a nice woman and they're good. They just don't deal with modern women. They pick women that got good character, good hygiene. They want something out of life. That's going places. Got her head on straight. That's not with the fuckery. So what are you talking about? What you drinking?
With all the white privilege in the world, with the way that whiteness and a white partner is seen as aspirational by so many Asian women, they still couldn't swing it. And come on, that's like playing life on easy mode. And then you have to hop on a plane and go to the Philippines or Thailand or Cambodia, even the more economically developed countries in East Asia, China, Japan, Korea, you're going there to find a wife? There's a reason that there's the LBH acronym for these types of dudes, losers back home. Instead of making yourself into a better person, maybe taking a shower, maybe washing your butt, learning what women like, maybe changing some of your views that are antithetical to you finding a healthy relationship. You give up on it all, say that American women as a whole are not feminine enough, and then go to countries that we have colonized and basically left in economic ruin.
With everything happening, these women still don't see that they're the problem. Keep shaming men while we men keep chasing our own happiness and investing in cat food companies.
So there's something that I stumbled upon on my TikTok, and it's something called Passport Bros. And it's basically American men that are now going overseas to different countries, which we already know about, but they want the women that they're with to remain foreign. So they're not actually intending to bring the women back to the United States because they feel like the women in the United States are kind of like tarnished goods. And I want you to watch this video, okay?
So there's this new movement called Passport Boys. It's when guys, American men, go over to whatever country, find someone, marry them, and bring them back. I'm beginning to jump on board with this whole thing because the dating in this Southern California area.
So in the video, you can hear where he says to bring them back to the United States, but actually one of the Passport Bros, like one of their like guest speakers or something, corrects him and says this.
We're not bringing them back here. Not us. We're going over to their country. We want our foreign women to stay.
What is going on? Like, I'm genuinely concerned.
It can go both ways with that. Whether you meet a foreign woman, you marry her and that's your wife, and you stay in her country, or you bring her to the U.S. Now you bring her to the U.S., My suggestion would be Florida, not California. Um, any type of southern state or eastern state or Midwest state. So depending on, where you go from there. A man's going to do what a man's going to do, period. And if that man chooses to find a wife overseas and marries that woman, that's his choice. See, men have opted out. They picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they walked the fuck on. Not to say all black women or all women are fucked up. No. But you have a large number of them that are, and it shows. Modern women going on fucking TikTok, making these videos, bashing men because they choosing to date outside their race, or they choose to date a woman of another country. That's their fucking choice. Shut the fuck up, take your medicine, and take your ass to bed.
For America right now, like, do I need to try to be the president or, like, I don't know, like, be a mayor or something? What's going on?
Men ain't shit, yet you bash them for leaving. You should be happy, not mad.
So we need to talk about something. I've been seeing a lot of videos that have been headlining the passport bros that went abroad and were unalived in foreign countries. It was 10 of them. And the problem is that the people that are talking about it and making videos about it, they're not talking about it because they feel bad. They're talking about it because they find it funny. And honestly, the reaction and comments from women are utterly disgusting. These are human beings. Yes, they're men, and since you hate men, you think that that's okay, but these are human beings, and they're...
And let me just say this. You have those type of things that take place over there in those countries, but guess what? You have those same type of things that take place here in the U.S. too. So it doesn't matter where you go. You just got to be careful of how you move, whether you overseas or whether you in the U.S. Be careful of how you move. Use wisdom. Know who to talk to. Know who not to talk to. Use discernment. Be where you're supposed to be. And if you're not supposed to be there, don't be there. That's it. That's all.
They're unalived. If it was women, it would be a different narrative, right? It would be painted a different picture. You guys would be saying, oh, these poor 10 women went abroad to try to find love and they were unalived, they're victims. But because it's men, you guys are saying that it's ironic, you're laughing, you find it funny. These are 10 men that were unalived. What's wrong with why they went there? And with all the responses that I'm seeing from the women talking about this, I
have to agree with her on that aspect. Because there's been some cases and I've seen some comments, mainly a lot of black women, parading this, the unaliving of black men going over to those foreign countries. Listen, I'm not with that. Different places, whether if you're in a different country or whether you're here in the U.S., like I highlighted earlier. You're gonna have the same thing happen over there overseas happen here in the U.S. too. But you have some that try to make a laughing joke about it. I don't play nor make a laughing joke about someone being unalived. You have men and women that go look for love in different places. That's their choice. If a woman want to go overseas and find her a husband, that's her choice. I don't know her. But it seems that when it's a man going overseas to look for love, he gets shamed. And the same ones that are doing the shaming, guess what? They don't have no man they damn self.
Do not blame them for going abroad because your reaction to 10 passport bros being unalived says it all. There's no compassion and it's just disgusting.
Yes, American women are awful. That's why men are leaving. Women will judge these men for trying to find a woman that will respect him while simultaneously disrespecting him and validating his reasoning.
The passport bros ain't gonna like this one. Y'all are legit slaying me in these comments because how many of these men, like American men, are now waking up to the fact that it's not only this perception of black women being gold diggers, now it's extending to other groups of American women in general. So now they're going overseas to go and find a wife thinking that those women aren't going to be concerned with their pockets too. And immediately no. You're an American going overseas thinking that you're going to find a docile, submissive wife and you're going to do it without her running your pockets. You think you're going to do that, go over there, not bring any resources, and think you're going to find a woman that's going to be feminine, fit, friendly, submissive, all those things? It is, oh my God, I'm like cracking up. Yo.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. There's men out there that have went over there, and everything you just said was the total opposite. They found wives, they're married, some of them have children, they're happy. Once again, here we go with the negative. Here we go with the negative narratives. Again, that shit don't faze me because it's the same type of woman saying the same damn thing. The only difference is her skin color. But y'all speaking the same language, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, which is fine, because I love hearing stuff like this because it lets me know who the fuck to stay away from. It lets me know who not to talk to. It lets me know who not to open up the door for. It lets me know who not to give my time to. I'd rather do good things and spend my time with a woman of good character. These women don't have no good character. They're for the streets, they're mop buckets. They're spider monkeys, they're moon crickets, they're mud puppies. Acting like they fucking Mr. Big Tub.
At least you know American women are gold diggers. They get married to you just so they can take your properties. It's like a get-rich scheme for them. For passport bros, they don't lose their properties and cost of living is cheaper too.